The ink of the future. We are the nuclear team. The team members are
I'm José Noel Guerra Díaz.
I'm Alfredo Josué Mesa Flores.
I'm Captain Katina Gomez Gonzalez, and our leader is teacher Adriana Ibañez Martinez.
Our task was to make our own recipe for an eco-friendly ink using organic products.
These are the considerations we made for resolving the problem. An initial meeting was held with the team members, the leading professor, and the advising professor to define the following points.
We considered using an element that could generate a dark and long-lasting pigmentation.
That it be easily obtainable in origin and context.
Capable of being applicable to paper after being transformed into ink.
To be able to achieve a consistency suitable for use on paper.
It should not produce any odor, or the odor shall be pleasant.
The workspace will be the high school laboratory, and the basic instruments were flasks, beakers, pipettes, mortars, gram scale, watch glass, and essence.
The first test elements considered were red earth, cochineal, blackberry, capulin, and charcoal.
Our objective was to create an eco-friendly ink with natural components that is cost-effective for everyday use and represents a good alternative with less environmental impact compared to conventional petroleum-based inks.
Our ink is eco-friendly because it is made with natural components, which in this case is charcoal, but we didn't measure the cost effectiveness of the final product.
Our specific objectives were first, to determine which element meets the necessary requirements. Second, to use readily available materials for experimentation. Third, to have a strong and stable pigment and good durability in the container and on the paper. Fourth, to avoid the presence of microgranules. And finally, to reduce environment impact through the use of renewable or recycled materials.
Our theoretical framework was a comparison between two types of pen. First, conventional or disposable, and second, rechargeable or reusable.
The biggest problem with the conventional ballpoint pen is its design for this possibility. It is estimated that billions of ballpoint pens are sold and discarded worldwide each year. This culture of rapid consumption transforms a useful object into waste in a very short time.
Our model is designed to be an ink used in refill or reusable pens, make it not only the good for environment, but also the pen itself.
In the graph, we show how the reusable products are more cost-effective.
Our hypothesis was, if you combine charcoal with gum arabic, glycerol, and distilled water, you will obtain an ink with high pigmentation and a consistency suitable for use on paper.
Or experimentation, trial and error.
We used red clay with red pigment as our first option, but it was very dense and its particles were very large, so a good consistency was not generated.
An attempt was made with blackberry, a fruit with a purple pigment, but the color was not very strong and degraded when mixed with gum arabic.
Later, we experimented with charcoal. However, the quantities were wrong. We added more distilled water and the consistency remained too liquid. We tried adding more gum arabic, but after 24 hours, it thickened too much and didn't work as ink.
Final solution. We modified the quantities until we obtained the desired consistency. This was the recipe that could finally be used as ink. 5 grams of powdered and filtered charcoal, 3 grams of gum arabic, zero point 0.6 milliliters of glycerol, and 12 milliliters of this distilled water.
Our solution was pulverize the charcoal completely so that it can be filtered.
Mix the previously moistened gum arabic with distilled water and then add the glycerol.
Let the mixture rest for 24 hours to determine the consistency. It will take and test it with a technical pen.
Our conclusion was our ink replaced the formula of a conventional commercial ink, substituting it with a wood charcoal base, which is a renewable and environmentally friendly material.
Our ink is more suitable for use in fountain pens because it's allowed for a higher pigment concentration and a long-lasting result on paper, in addition to having a dark tone that is easy to read.
These are the reference we consulted.
Thanks for your attention.
Bye.
Bye.